Ladies and gentlemen, Infyuthsion. Welcome and thank you for coming here to Cologne.
And thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, all the way from Canada,
Yeah.
I understand. And even not that's not the only thing. You just had your birthday on the airplane, is that right?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
The day before yesterday. Yes. Great having you here in Cologne. Do you like Cologne? Did you?
Oh, it's wonderful, man. It's I've never been to Europe before. It's really cool. It's different. I like it.
Oh yeah, cool. So we heard a couple of guys about how they started with audio tool. What was your first connection? Your first contact to audio tool?
It was pretty much the same thing as Renzer. I just had a friend, and he showed me to Hobnox, and it was just a great time killer while I was in class.
Why during classes you did use that? Oh, yeah. Cool. And was it the first immediate love when you saw that, or was it more like, because we heard it for a couple of guys, it's so difficult to get connected to the technical thing?
Well, like, I already had a lot of experience in music. Like, I've used all sorts of different programs from FL Studio to Cubase. Mm-hmm. So I understand what I'm doing, but I don't know, it was just very charming. I enjoy working with things like that.
What was the charming part then in the
I just liked that it would run in the browser, and like, even though there wasn't that many features at the time, I still I like the limitations because it makes you more creative. Yeah. And that's always been something that's been my favorite thing about an audio tool.
And maybe also something like being part of something very new.
Yeah, like it just it didn't really seem like they had too much at the time, but it was just fun to go to the site and mess around. So that's how I got my start on audio tool.
And you also immediately spread the word that hey, look at this, or was it more like I don't have time for friends anymore because I only.
No, I actually started pushing audio tool onto my friends a lot more once they had the timeline features and everything else. Mm-hmm. But up until that point, it was just kind of a little distraction. Yeah.
And what did your teacher say when you use it in classes?
No, I was actually like the top of my class. Wasn't a big deal.
Okay. So, and you're still addictive to audio tool? Would you say
I'm always addicted to audio tools. Sometimes, actually, recently I've been making much tracks because there was just some issues where I actually make my tracks a lot in the office at work. Yeah. And yeah, there was some router issues with that. They didn't like some of the traffic from audio tool uploading. So if I haven't had tracks for like 6 months, that's why. Okay. But it works now, after the update. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to all the new stuff?
I always look forward to everything new that they put out.
What's the thing you are awaiting the most?
Definitely real-time collaboration. Mm-hmm. That's I remember watching an interview from Andre that he did a while ago, and he was talking about real-time collaboration, and that's just something that's always really interested me. Mm-hmm. Because, like, I know a lot of different people, and it's hard to get together and do things with them, but if there's just a really easy way to do that online with people, mm-hmm. especially if they don't have to install anything, that would just be great for all my artist friends. Yeah.
And you already know people you want to work with?
Yeah, like, I know a lot of different artists, like, in person and online, so, like, it'll be great just to facilitate getting stuff done together.
And now you work always with a computer. Would you also use an iPad in the future for producing your music?
I kind of have like two different things. Most of it's on the computer, but I've been working lately on getting some hardware. Of course, that's really expensive, but it's mostly on the computer. I probably would get an iPad just because it's so versatile, mm-hmm. but I definitely have enjoyed Sketch and Pulsate and pretty much anything they put on out there. So mm-hmm. I would consider it.
Cool. Other questions for Infyuthsion? Something
I got a question.
Yeah, Luke.
Take the mic.
When you made your tutorials, did you cut it together or did you do it all in one go? And second question, which software did you use?
Well, I actually used Fraps it was kind of like a bit of a hassle to find something that would work properly. But yeah, as for the first question, I actually I prefer just to do everything like in one take usually. I just I don't know, man. It's easier for me. The only videos I didn't do in one take were the Heisenberg video, because I wanted to do a good job on that, explaining everything. But I just kind of do like little quick one take things because I guess I'm lazy and I don't really want to.
You're not lazy, trust me. Okay, well, thanks, and thanks for helping all of the users with all of that. Seriously, because it was just ridiculous.
So as I understand, you also like this open share aspect of the whole audio tool thing. Is that right? Or making all those tutorials?
It's so wonderful. Like I'm just of the opinion that like music should be accessible to everybody. Mm-hmm. Like there's lots of people I've showed audio tool. Yeah. Like maybe they didn't get really serious into it, but it's just there's always just like this wonder that, you know, at this new thing that they get really interested in, and even if they don't get too into the program, it's nice to have something to be able to show people. They don't have to install anything. Yeah. They don't have to know a lot, and I just think it's great that there's such an accessible place for people to go to make music.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you are being a big part of that now, making all those tutorials, and so thank you for that, indeed. Other questions? Everybody's.
Anyone want to feel the mic?
Fear the mic. Don't fear the mic. I have a question. Who did learn something from his tutorials here in this room? Everybody. So there's no one who did not learn something from your tutorials. So
it makes me want to make some more tutorials.
Yeah, they are waiting for that. No, that's cool. That's cool. No, we all hope that will happen, especially when the new stuff is coming up, and you have pretty much to explain then for the people. So thank you for coming over to Cologne, to Germany, all the way from Canada. Infyuthsion.